Hi guys, John the Value Hacker here. Today I want to talk about phone plans, and I've just spent the past few weeks value hacking my phone plan. In fact, probably a bit longer, probably a couple of months, and got some good tips for you, especially if you're someone who is on a 12 or 24-month contract and you just roll that over at the end of it and go for whatever's the new contract at the time. Because I reckon prepay is the way to go rather than being on account. I've personally been on prepay for the last 5-6 years, and what I like about it is there's no bill shock. Quite often you get rollover data, so if you don't use the data that you're allocated for the month, then it gets rolled over to the next month. And I found that it is really easy to switch providers and change plans whenever you see a good deal come along. So in particular, I've been looking at Aldi Mobile recently. I was on Telstra, been on Telstra for a few years and loved them. And what I've found is that Aldi Mobile uses the Telstra wholesale network, which is 4G. It covers 95% of the Australian population, and it's the reason I was with Telstra originally and loved it was because of the coverage. And so sticking with Aldi Mobile gives me the same Telstra coverage, which is excellent. And the way Aldi Mobile works is you buy a $5 SIM card from an Aldi store or order it online from their website, aldimobile.com.au. And you whack that in your phone. It comes with $5 credit included. The SIM card costs $5, so the SIM card's basically free. And you then just upgrade to a plan, and I particularly like the $25 a month prepaid plan with Aldi Mobile, and they give you 2.25 gigabytes of data plus unlimited calls and texts and 100 minutes international calls. So that's plenty for what I need. They've got bigger plans, they've got smaller plans, just that's the sweet spot for me. And in comparison, that compares to what I was on with Telstra, which each month with Telstra I was spending $30 to $40 a month for about the similar sort of plan. So what I value hack there is, a $5 to $10 to $15 saving per month, depending on which month it was. But still fully meeting my needs and still giving me unlimited calls and texts, which is great. And the only main difference there is that Telstra Mobile it gave access to Telstra Air hotspots and gave access to Telstra Thanks $12.50 discount on movie tickets. So I'm not with Telstra anymore, I miss out on those. And I thought they were huge features, like free Wi-Fi at all the Telstra hotspots you see around the country and $12.50 movie tickets. And you know what? I can get $12.50 movie tickets through Katie, who's still with Telstra. And I never actually used the Telstra Air hotspots anyway, so I realised it doesn't really make much difference. I'd rather save $10 a month. And anyway, I've discovered it's possible to get Telstra tickets and Telstra Air still. All you need is a $2 Telstra SIM card, which you can quite often get for free. And sorry, that's another hack for another day. I'll go into that one. So in terms of takeaways from this video, I guess what I'm saying is prepaid gives you choice, control, it saves you money, and it gives you flexibility. Because it's month to month, you can change when a better deal comes along. It works out a lot cheaper than being locked into a 1 or 2 year contract. And I find that Aldi Mobile, which uses the Telstra network, it's 4G, it works great for me for around $25 a month. And honestly, it was easy to switch back and change, keeping my number and getting that changed to Aldi. Took me, my personal experience was it took less than half an hour once I plugged it into their website and they activated it and transferred it across. So loved it. What I'm looking out for is Aldi often has, or a couple of times in the past, they've had it briefly as a special offer. They have an annual prepay pack, which has been $249, comes with 42 gigabytes of data for the year, and works out at $20.75 a month for about 3-point-something gigabytes of data per month. So that's an even better deal than I'm on now. So if I see that come along again, I'll probably prepay for a year. But still being prepaid, I still think it's better than being on contract, if you know what I mean. Hope that helps, guys. Flick through any questions you've got to me. I'm happy to answer them. Talk soon.